Go keep your sister company.
W.C. Fields said that,
Yeah.
right?
Ellen, Orchid, everyone.
All right. Hi, everybody. Great to be here. I love the holidays. I love the movies that come out, the big holiday movies like that. Fun for the whole family movie, Nuremberg. Perfect for your holiday party, the Nazi party. Russell Crowe plays the highest ranking Nazi brought to trial for war crimes, in case you don't know. And he's playing Hermann Goering. And for this role, he gained a lot of weight. Oh my God. He went from gladiator to glad I ate everything. And I don't know, speaking only for myself, everything about the Holocaust is so sad and horrifying. And to pile on top of that a 300-pound Russell Crowe, it's just, I was crushed. I mean, he's a great-looking guy. I'm still thinking about the Russell Crowe from the movie L.A. Confidential. I don't know if you remember that. That was one of his big hits. It's just so handsome and so, oh my God. And now you look at him. But he really, I think part of his weight gain plan was chewing the scenery. You know. But I bet he wins an Oscar. There's something maybe cosmically wrong about winning an Oscar for playing a Nazi. Like, there shouldn't be any reward. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Unless you win an Oscar Schindler. But he did, I gotta say, did an excellent job. They were all excellent. I thought it was, the premise of the movie is it's based on the true story where Rami Malek plays the court psychiatrist who was appointed to interview all the 12 Nazis that were in jail there to see if they were fit to stand trial.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? It's lucky they didn't pick me to interview these guys, because my interview would have been very brief. Where should I stab you first? Do you want it in the neck? Do you want it in the balls? Maybe this is too much information for a Sunday morning. See why I'm not in church. I don't know, I would have been too angry. But so this guy interviews Hermann Goering like with patience and like tries to relate to him, asks him all kinds of questions. And one thing in the movie I didn't understand is Goering asks the psychiatrist to give letters to his wife, and his wife and daughter are not in jail. And, Rami Malek, as Doug Kelly, the shrink, takes the letters and brings them and then brings her letters back to him. So he's being like this friendly interloper who's helping him get love letters from his wife. Like, does he deserve this? This guy masterminded the final solution. I mean, what does he deserve? Why are they even feeding these people? I would never have been appointed to this court of law. I mean, I wouldn't have even been invited to the jury because they would have said, well, can you be impartial in this case? Sure I can. Absolutely. And I didn't understand, and this, maybe I just didn't catch on, but why is the wife and daughter allowed to live? The psychiatrist goes to visit them at the apartment where they're staying during the trial. It's a beautiful apartment with carpeting, a piano, nice dining room. Like, did the wife have no knowledge of this? Was she not aiding and abetting and having sex with this guy? And thereby being, I don't know, what would you say? Collateral aiding and abetting is all I can think of. A and A. All right. Not hilarious, but
It was a really funny show.
being so nice to these people. And then there's a twist in the movie. Do you mind a spoiler alert? Where there's a point
How's
where
it
the
end?
wife and daughter are being, someone decided they shouldn't be allowed to just sit cozily in their Hallmark, to borrow, their cozy apartment. They were taken out and put on a train while Goering, and Rami Malek himself, not somebody he hires, runs to the train to try to get her off the train. Why is he going the extra mile in the freezing cold in Germany to save this woman and her daughter? And they're being separated. And he pulls strings with the hires in command to get them off the train back in their cozy apartment. I don't understand. If you're married to a high-ranking Nazi, aren't you like a second-hand Nazi? Don't you have a contact Heil?
Oh.
You know what I mean? You get it, but you think, is she totally innocent? Did she not know what was going on? Seriously? I don't understand. I think she should have been in her own cell. Yeah, Mel Robbins would say, let them. I say, don't let them. Don't let them. I think the spouses, maybe the children are innocent. They had no choice, but the wives? Did she break up with him and divorce him because of what he was doing? No, she profited. Goering was known for stealing millions of dollars in art and real estate from the Jews. This is just a fact. Boy, I'm killing here. They're gonna love me at the B'nai B'rith. Okay, I'm gonna just, but my righteous anger, I'm trying to, I don't.
No, I think this is a great. You can do 30 minutes on this.
The wives. Why are the wives innocent?
Well, at the synagogue,
No, I think you could do.
I think everybody who was in the immediate family obviously, aided and abetted these bums, and should be in the jail cells right next to them, or across the hall so they can't talk. And why is Rami Malek bringing the letters? I want answers. I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. I feel better.
I think
Orchid.
I think when you talk about the wife, you can say, I think some of the tip-offs that maybe this guy was a bad Nazi was, the original Picasso in the living room, the human skin lamp.
Shades.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So